Well, hello everybody and welcome to Zodiac, an indie horror game about, well, the Zodiac Killer. Easily one of the most interesting serial killers in American history, mainly because, well, he's one of the few serial killers that not only got away with it, but he actually trolled law enforcement while he did it too, often sending them like postcards in the mail, just basically taunting them. But to really get into like who exactly the Zodiac Killer is, he was like an American serial killer that operated out in the San Francisco Bay Area in California back in like the late 1960s to early 1970s, often killing his victims with either a 9mm or 22 caliber pistol, usually shooting them executioner style, basically gun pointed directly towards the back of the head. Now, like always when it comes to these serial killers, it's actually really hard to tack on an actual body count on them. Because, like, he's confirmed to have 7 victims, but it's believed that there might actually be a lot more bodies associated to him. And that's mainly because he actually sent letters bragging about killing 37 to the actual police, so... It's very interesting. And the thing he's actually most famous for is easily the Zodiac ciphers. Because, like, whenever he was going around killing people, he actually sent, like, 4 letters to this news station with, like, these encrypted messages and stuff like that. And it's widely believed that one of these letters actually contains the real-life name of the Zodiac Killer. And to this day, 2 of the ciphers have been cracked. The first one was cracked back in, like, 1969. And the second one was actually cracked fairly recently, back in 2020. So there's like still more of these, like 2 more of these ciphers that are yet to be cracked. It's very interesting. He's easily one of the most interesting serial killers in history. But yeah, I don't know what this game has in store. Let's just go ahead and jump straight into it, I guess. Also, fun fact, it's actually widely believed that the Zodiac Killer is still alive today as well. Because, like, you know, given how he committed his murders back in, like, the 1960s to 1970s, it's believed that he, like, at his oldest, he would probably be 90 or possibly in his 80s, somewhere around that age gap. My name is Lisa Oswald. I'm a senior at Breckley High. My final exams are due in 1 month, and I was sleeping pretty badly. Though I couldn't shake the feeling that all of this was not just because of the stress in school. It was like I was being watched. Sometimes I even woke up at night thinking I heard knocking sounds on my window. Mom said I was just panicking because of the exams. So today I wanted to forget about all of it, relax for the first time in months, and go out on a date with Mike Smith. He might be the right one. We have met each other a few times now. Lisa, are you listening to me? Sorry, I must have dozed off for a second. Must have gotten lost in your eyes. Sorry, must have dozed off for a second. Was just talking about the food here. It's okay though, my dad makes way better smash burgers. You should definitely come over for barbecue sometime. Sounds great, we'll see. Sounds great. So, what are our plans for tonight? Either we go to that house party or at Brian Duncan's place, or I want to spend time with you, Mike, just with you. Or I know a place we can go. Ever heard of Lover's Rock? It's not far from here, really, just a couple more miles down the highway. Real romantic place, by the way, lakeside. We could go there. A lot of young couples do that. Actually, wasn't Mike and Lisa his first 2 victims? That's interesting. So we are a couple now. Sounds good. We are a couple now. Only if you want that, of course. But I do, so what are you waiting? Okay. Lover's Rock or Duncan's Party? Lover's Rock. Great, then let's finish our food and get going. I might actually look that up after this video. I need to look at, like... Yeah, I'm pretty sure his first two victims were actually Mike and Lisa. Hmm. Almost there now. We can stay here as long as we want. Not many people pass by here normally. Oh, this is going to go great. See what I meant? So silent and peaceful out here. You're right. A friend told me about this spot. Never was here at nighttime before, though. Look at the stars. Wow, I really like it here. Mind if I turn on the radio? We can listen to some music if you want. Sure. Alright. I have a feeling he's just gonna bust the window open and just grab him and drag him out of the car. Keep your eyes peeled, man. I'm glad you brought me out here. I like this place. I'm glad you're here with me. Awkward. Lisa, yeah. I want to do more stuff like this with you. I really like you and I want to be with you. I feel so too. Fuck it. And the mood's killed. Wait, there's another car. Scared of being seen in public with me? No, of course not. Don't say that. How strange. Who would take this route at such a late time? Definitely a detour for somebody who is living here. Probably because he's not from around here. Somebody's coming. What a weirdo. Why is he dressed in all black? Yeah, they got his hoodie on and stuff. And of course the Zodiac cross. Sorry, can I help you? That escalated real quick. In the late 1960s, the victims' series of murders terrorized the San Francisco Bay Area. The victims were almost purely young couples in remote locations. What began was a cat and mouse game between the police and the notorious killer who became known worldwide as the Zodiac Killer. Or Zodiac. Why random? Oh yeah, there's a picture of the actual car. There's the cipher, yeah. The daily. Or at least one of the ciphers. It's probably going to pan up to like the witness description. Or not, is that the actual end of the game? Yeah, it's all the actual, like, news clippings. Killer Soul Survivor talks. There's actually 2 people who actually survived the Zodiac Killer. Just 2. Yeah, there's the witness description. Oh. Tinch, did you finally pick the goddamn phone? Since when do you address me by my last name? Since when did you fucking stop answering my calls, Holden? This is the 3rd time I tried it at the office. I called you 4 times at your apartment already. Were you asleep? Don't tell me you slept in the office again. I plead guilty. I plead guilty. God, your apartment cannot be that small. No, we got bigger problems right now. What happened? 2 dead teenagers killed in the car near San Francisco. So, normal robbery gone wrong. Why does the FBI concern itself with that? That's the thing. Nothing was stolen. The car is pretty new. The girl was wearing some expensive jewelry. Nothing was stolen. The crime scene is a mess. The killer shot them point blank in the face. Fuck. You want me to come as well? Fuck. The killer left us a note and also a symbol drawn into the front door of the car on the driver's side. Communication should have probably delivered you the documents this morning. Please take a look at it. Prepare the note board, etc. for a meeting later. Got it. Thanks. Also, take a look at the note. It is in the document as well, though it looks like a bunch of... Maybe get that new decode software from it a try. We'll call you later again, alright. Now, disturbingly enough, the reason why the Zodiac Killer committed these murders is just because, like, if you actually read some of the letters he sent to the police, he kind of had, like, this bizarre, twisted obsession of the afterlife. Like, he believed that the people he killed would be, like, his slaves in the afterlife. It is weird. It is very weird. Pick up the documents first. Missing, where is he? Missing, have you seen this man? Missing, easily scared, local man goes missing. Oh, these them. Yeah, it's got the Zodiac symbol in front of it. I should look at the weird note. It should be in the system already. Nothing was stolen. Why random? Meaning. Oh, while this dude does his thing. Welcome agent logged in as Holden Teach. Okay, nah, it was David and Betty. Those were the first two victims. Okay. Enter the coding key. Do I have to actually sit here? Indica FBI license authorized user. Left kit. Hence, you will need to find the encoding key. The software will check if a part of the key matches. After 5 failed attempts, the software tries a different encoding key. Please enter normal English words. What? Oh, that's weird. How is this gonna work? Oh, I think we got it. So I need to get a P in there. Which one was P? There we go. P. That one's gonna be that weird fucking symbol, and then like. Finally! That took so long to encrypt. It was like I was actually deciphering the effing thing. I like killing people because it is so much fun. It is more fun than killing wild game in the forest. Because man is the most dangerous animal of all to kill, sometimes gives me the most thrilling experience. It is even better than getting your rocks off with a girl. The best part of it is when I die, I will be reborn in paradise, and that I have killed will become my slaves. I will not give you my name because you will try to slow down or stop my wow, that's misspelled like shit. Of slaves for my afterlife. I don't know what that is. First decoded Zodiac letter, 12th August 1969. And the second one wouldn't be decoded until like much later, until 2020. We had the meeting. It was a really odd feel in there. We were all used to murder cases, though this one seemed different. The evidence all pointed to it not being a robbery, though no one was really happy with that, as it meant that 2 teenagers died without cause. The review of the encrypted message, presumably left behind by the murderer, left the room silent. Was this some kind of sick joke? Some raised questions about the functionality of the Dakota software. Was it reliable? Some denied and ridiculed the decoded passage. Whatever lets one sleep better at night. We discussed possible motives and the encryption of the message. It bothered me that I had not seen the crime scene. They proved a bunch of pictures and detailed description, though I felt like something was missing. Given the killer willingly left behind a trace to taunt us had me thinking, did we miss any other subtle hints? Was this all about being caught? Was that all the killer was after? An adrenaline rush? A cat and mouse game with the local police force? My theory about the killer returning to the crime scene or wanting to get caught was laughed at. No one wanted to go visit the crime scene again. That's actually very untrue. It is actually like somewhat common for like criminals to either A, go to like their crime scenes, or B, they will actually like sit down and watch their crime scenes on the news. So we went there alone after work a few days later. They get like some sick pleasure in it. I should check out the car. Wow, no police officer out here watching it. Bodies are gone. Tire tracks. Well, now I know what they meant by messed up. Wait, what? Didn't Bill say there was only one big symbol in the car? It must have been added after they left the scene. Someone was here. I need to report this. I should get my camera. He's gonna shoot me. He's gonna be waiting in the car or by the car. This is why you always bring your own gun. I am so dead. Press shift to sprint? What? What? Almost there now. Your corpse will be perfect next to that hiker girl's body. News say they're all still searching for her. Hilarious, really. I could leave them a clue, a message, so they find you. Or maybe I just don't. They will never find you. I don't even know where he popped out at. Damn it. Am I tied up? Where's that psycho? Maybe I can escape while he's away. Well, he left the car running. Where would I run to? We're out like in the middle of the effing woods. Uh-oh. Where do you think you're going? Oh no. Guess I'll just keep running and not look back. Oh, I think I see a clearing. Okay, maybe not there. The light. And then I get hit by a car. Plot intentions theory was later proven correct. In almost every case, a serial killer returns to the place of his crime, wandering around, rolling himself in the dirt or doing really just anything to relieve relive the thrill. Tinch's death was caused by a drunken driver who was speeding, trying to get home, and did not pay enough attention to the road. He later committed suicide due to his feelings of immense guilt, and the case was closed. Questions about what Agent Tinch was doing out there, almost 2 miles away from his car, were never raised. Both Tinch's and the hiker girl's death were never connected to the Zodiac killer, who later went on to proclaim to have committed 35 murders. Wrong, it's actually 37. He's claimed to have killed 37. Only 7 of these were ever officially linked. Tinch's death and many more remain unnoticed. He also threatened to firebomb a school bus too. Alright, I guess that should do it for Zodiac. Very interesting horror game. Like, I like how it's actually based on a real life serial killer. And the creepy thing is, like I mentioned, like, the Zodiac killer might actually still be alive today. Like I said, he's believed to be like, at his youngest, he'd be in his maybe early 80s, but also to like late 90s. He's like somewhere in between there. It's very, like, it's very creepy. Yeah, in my opinion, I think like the Zodiac killer is probably the most interesting serial killer in America. He really is, given like the way he taunted the police, the way he did all of the things that he did, and the fact that like he got away with it, even with like the witness description of the Zodiac killer, people still don't know who he is. There's like a lot of theories speculating on who he was. But yeah, all in all, very interesting game. I think they did a really good job with the, portraying the Zodiac killer. But if you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. As always, until next time, have a good day.